Morning, YouTube world. It says I'm live. I know there's always a delay. Plus, I drive through what I call the dead zone. So we'll see whether... I really should watch my replays to see whether it actually does come live when it says it does come live. Because there always seems to be a delay. Anyway, good morning. It's Thursday here in what looks to be a very nice warm winter's day. It's not quite warm right now, it's only 12 C. I had a pretty good sleep, maybe 7 hours, maybe. And it's 11 C and it's around 7 a.m. Oh, damn it. I hate when I have to stop here. So how is everybody? I can't remember the last live I did. It was last week, right? Anyway, I thought I'd jump on today because I have tomorrow off, I think. When I say that, I have a shipment going out that hasn't been picked up yet. And while I have to add something to it this morning, I thought it was going to get picked up today. I've checked my emails when I get into work. If the shipment doesn't get picked up today, I may have to go in tomorrow to load it, but I hope I don't. I have so much time built up from working so much, or so much extra, that I want to start using some of it. So the deal is, I told them that unless I have management meetings or doing my assistant's job if she's away, I'm going to be taking whatever Friday I can off. And by Friday, I mean I only have 5 hours to do on Friday or less lately. So it's going to work out. Maybe I get a Friday off every 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. No, I'm not stopping at you. So, okay, I don't see any chats. Not sure what's going on with YouTube today. Oh, okay, there's one. See, it only just kicked in. I've been talking for 5 minutes. Takes a while to come through, eh? Hey, Boo. So, Boo had a choice today. I said to her, I might do a live on the way to work, because I haven't done one for a week. Or I'll call you, and she goes, oh, you can do your live. Maybe you can call me later. Maybe I can. Not sure when, but I do still have a lot of desk work to do, like I did yesterday. Stock take's over, and I have so much work to catch up on that we sort of did during stock take. Oh. I couldn't find my jumper this morning. I couldn't find my jumper this morning. I swear I wore it home. Well, I thought I wore it home yesterday, but I couldn't find it. I'm assuming it's at work. But you don't get that cold in the car, you got the heater and stuff, but it's a little bit chilly out. Oh, man, I always forget to put it back into first. If I had $1 for every time, I tried to take off in a different gear, thinking something wrong with the car. So yeah, it's a little bit quiet on the road today. You can see there's basically no one in front of me. Oh, buffering. Really? Where we drive? I got this thick elastic band around the bottom of the phone so it holds it to my display because it's the best position to put it at. Because all those mobile phone holders, just fall off. Well, they don't fall off straight away. What happens is we have a fucking summer and they basically fucking melt off the windscreen, fucks up your windscreen, leaves all this fucking glue shitty stuff that's just fucking like molten lava. Oh yeah, I forgot about that jumper thing. Oh shit. I should have I should have said pullover or something, right? Some gay thing that you call it. You know, those gay ops and that you do over there, dude. It's a funny expression, I have to admit. I always laugh. I made fun of myself last night. It was fun. With the help of Nikki and Jessica. But yeah, it was fun. It's nice to have a few laughs. You can't let all the retards of this fucking world, people that you just don't get along with, upset you all day long. It's just not worth it. And it doesn't matter. I mean, if we all thought the same and all had the same opinions and all got along, it'd be pretty boring, right? So, yes, some people are way fucking over the top. Yes, there is a lot of unintelligent people out there and it's frustrating. There's even the difference between how young people think and how older people think on things. We don't, as we're getting older, and I'm talking about 30s, 40s or 50s, you don't think the same way you did when you were a kid, that's for sure. Well, teenager or young adult. I was talking to somebody at work the other day. We were Skyping because we use Skype at work and to communicate with each other type thing because we got different levels at work. And this lady and I are around the same age, and I said, she was complaining about something. And I said, well, if that happened down here, or I would do this, or I would do that. And then I said, maybe you should, say this, or you should do that. And then she goes to me, oh, you're turning into a grumpy old man. I'm like, oh, I'm sending back horror emojis. No, don't say that, because in other situations, I have a attitude that fuck it, I am not growing up. That's no fun. It's no fun to be fucking serious all the time and, grumpy or upset about something, it's not happening properly all the time. And, I certainly don't want to you don't want to be one of those people that go to work and just complain about others all the time. No way. I like to muck around, have fun. I have to be obviously I have to be very careful because of my position. But in saying that, I like to make it a little fun for people. I'm making jokes all the time. I'm always laughing. Actually, I did that last night on the live. I couldn't stop. When I got home, right, I was tired. I had this it wasn't like an exhausting day physically at work, but it sort of kind of was mentally. And because, we did stock take and, mistakes are made, mistakes are made by everyone that contribute to variances at stock take. And they can be so many variances. This is sort of stock, I'm responsible for $1 million worth of stock here at this place. Believe it or not, it's only a small place. And, while I have to get that down to something like 750,000, the more stock you have, obviously, the more you have to reconcile at stock take. And this one was $1 million stock take, and we ended up being about 7K out. But there's a lot of mistakes. And mistakes are made by everybody, not only by counters, but they're also anyone that had any type of transaction involving stock, which is just about 90 of transactions in the company are involving inventory. And it's very easy if you don't have your bill of materials right. You know, you don't make, like it's an open store. It's not like one of these warehouses where everything's behind one big wall with a gate, with a counter, all that sort of stuff, which is what traditional stores are like, or warehouses or whatever. This is a family company where the culture is that everybody basically, it's like an open store, and the store stock is in multiple places, not even in one place. So basically anyone can take something, and there's just like procedures for what they're supposed to do. But a lot of time the staff, they don't understand inventory control because it's not their thing, right? And this is what I'm trying to explain. When we move premises, which we probably will be in the next couple of years, because I'm part of management team, I will be fighting for one store, one place, one location, everything together, and basically no access to the store unless it's necessary. I'm not going to run a jail, but that's how you get efficiency. That's how you eliminate silly mistakes. And it's mistakes that the people aren't aware that they've made. Nobody intentionally, well, not at my place anyway, no one intentionally, steals stock or takes something. It's all something that's being used but not necessarily accounted for. So I have to gently nudge things in the direction that I can eliminate those silly mistakes that people are making and not realizing it. And a lot of it is like electronics and stuff like that, and it's all like, a lot of it is like low value stuff, but it's a lot of stuff. I think the last time I checked, we had over 5,000 parts. And some stuff's common, to a lot of industries and stuff like that. But it's sort of like, let's put it this way: when I first came to the company, they had some pretty woeful stock takes, right? So the way I worked, the way that I've been trained since I was freaking 18 years old, I've been in this game for fucking, 32 years or something, the same sort of production / inventory warehousing. And I was taught by old school guy for the first 5 years. So he gave me some pretty good, fundamentals and that, and then I pretty much developed the rest of my skills myself, basically. And all my experience, none of my experience is from any type of, university qualifications. I didn't go to uni. I left school as soon as I could. It wasn't for me. I stayed at school to play fucking rugby league. I was the little halfback. I was the quick little halfback, and very popular for the 3 years that I played. And I could have stayed back. I could have stayed and finished year 11 and 12, but I just didn't like the study aspect of it. I wanted to get out into the workforce. So that's pretty much what I did. And it didn't start off for me in that, like, I didn't go straight to, inventory management, warehouse, store people type scenario. I actually started off in the bank. And the bank was pretty cool. It's where I got my nickname. So, but I got glandular. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that turd. See that ute that just turned left from a non-turning left lane, even though there was already a left-turning lane. What a moron. I started off in the bank, but I caught glandular fever. God knows. And glandular fever can be quite deadly. And although I wasn't like deadly sick, and I recovered from it in half the time that you normally would recover from it, the bank, for some reason, this little branch that I got transferred to, they weren't very nice about giving me the time off. You can die from glandular fever, but that's okay. And so they weren't very kind when I got back, so I basically told them to stick it. And then I went home and I had jobs thrown at me. So the rest is history. I basically never stopped working after that. There was a short time between moving from New South Wales to Queensland where I took off, but that felt like long service leave to me. I'd never taken my long service leave. I got paid out for it, so I took my long service leave before I started new job. All right, guys, better head off. I don't think the chat was working today. I'm very sorry I didn't acknowledge anybody. I saw Boo early on. I don't get a lot of live chatters. Usually I get a lot of replays and stuff like that. So, but for some reason the chat wasn't up or hasn't come up for a while. So I don't know if anyone's in here. I don't even know if the numbers are reporting properly up the top. I don't know. Sometimes it works really weird. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to say that I'm doing a live my Saturday, which is pretty much everyone else's Friday evening. I think it's about 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock. No, 6, 7 or 8 o'clock, I think it is, depending on where you are in the States. I'm going to be finishing off. Oh, look, now I see the chat coming through. Oh, my God. Hi, Amy. Hi, Cass. Hi, Doodle. Hi. Oh, it faded away. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be finishing off the Pets Got Talent Live part 2. I have about 3 or 4 pets to finish off, including mine, my friend Kate's, I think Manda's, probably go over either Jessica or Amy's, who got interrupted last time. So yeah, there's probably 4 or 5 at least that I know of offhand that I have to finish. So I'll be doing that in the first hour as well as just saying hi to people. And then in the second hour will be Doodle's Ladies Night, and I'll be taking a back seat and just producing like I did last time for her. And I'm not sure at this stage exactly who the guests are. Probably won't announce it right now. Even if I knew, I'd leave that. I'll have to check with Doodle if who the guests are. Oh, you just got here. Don't leave. I have like a little bit of time up my hand. I have probably 5 minutes I can sit here for. So yeah, I'm hoping that it's just like, my standard 2-hour live. I don't like to go too long. The girls, I'm not sure what the girls have got planned exactly. I've got a nice intro for Doodle and picture and all that, so that when I cut from my hour to her hour, make it nice for her. And I'm hoping that Doodle will be home and got her laptop back, because I'm not fond of the headset that she's been using, or like the few headsets that she's been using haven't been great. There's a lot of let's just say noise. I don't know if it's white noise or whatever you call it, but it's not the best. So I got to talk to her about that. But hopefully I'll talk to her about that today when I get a chance. But Cash, thank you for the message you sent me for running some of my old lives on an old device, which I have asked everyone to do for me if people are in that position to do. Just want to get my hours up on my channel. Even if I do eventually get monetized, I'll probably make like $2.50, which but then at least it's just like a personal goal I'd like to get to. Again, I was monetized back in the old days before they made the rules so tough, but I never used to do lives. I used to do like pre-recorded podcasts and stuff like that. But I used to share pretty much like what was popular and stuff, and just jumping on the bandwagon. And yeah, I used to make really good money, but the rules have all changed, as everybody knows. But monetization is not the goal. It's just I'd like to get, when YouTube say, "Oh, you need this, you need that," you think, well, fuck you, I'm gonna do it. So it's just one of those things I wanted to do. And anyone else who's been running my lives on different devices or old devices, and just put it on mute and just, I've got 2 playlists there that run for probably, I don't know, anywhere from 8 to 10 hours maybe. So I run them not every night, but at least 3 or 4 nights a week. I'll just run it like when I get home, all evening, all overnight, and then I turn my computer off when I get up in the morning. Sometimes my playlist runs out and I end up ends up going on to someone else's thing. I don't know why it does that when I've got the auto thing off, but anyway. Um, so yeah, hopefully my live will go okay this Saturday morning for me. Um, I have spoken to YouTube about false flagging, which is fucking annoying. You know, for anyone, it's annoying. Hi, Nightbot. Nice of you to join us. Fuck me. How long does it take Nightbot to wake up? Forever. Um, and I have got some advice from YouTube. I'm also on YouTube's monitoring list, and they won't they won't tell anyone directly like who is striking, like, or who is reporting, but they do have a way of finding out, because you have to be logged into YouTube to do it. So yeah, please, I wouldn't mind a few more pet pictures to put up. So if I'm gonna give these people like a chance, I guess, or a few warnings, that even if they are logged in and using an alt account, there's always a footprint left, and YouTube can track it. It's very similar to here in Australia, where if you call 000, where you guys do 911, and if you call 000, even from like a mobile, and you have your number like not sending, they still know who you are, because they have that technology, that technology where, because I rang when there was a blue going on next door, as we call it in Australia, some sort of beef, some sort of fight. And I was actually concerned about the neighbors, not knowing that it was another neighbor that was there or something. And I actually called the cops from my mobile, and they actually, after a while, they said, "Is this Darren?" And I said, "Yeah." I'm like, fuck. Like, they know like, advanced people have that way of, because YouTube, I would think, in some cases, need to be able to track people when dead. I mean, false striking is fucking for babies, but when real serious shit happens, I believe that they can track it if there's a case, if there's an active legal case. They said they can do it, but I'm not gonna start no fucking, you know, money pit of fucking legal shit to find out like who some dumb fuck is false striking. It's not worth my time. So, but yeah, and if you continuously keep complaining that this is happening to you, they will support you. They will actually put you on. I forgot what they said it was. It was some type of like list or something where they monitor your channel for you. Make sure everything's going properly, and also they put you in some group where, or some, I don't know, some list or some group where if people strike, like repeat, if you have repeating offenders trying to hurt your channel, sort of thing, that type of thing, people then can, like, if they false strike or try report you, then this list gets checked first. And they asked me if I wanted to do that, and I said no, not for now. It's fine. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. Someone's just got their knickers in a knot, upset about something. I mean, everyone has said the same thing to me. I mean, who strikes a pet live? I mean, really? I mean, if you were like dragging the fucking shit out of somebody or a group of people or something like that, and these people, and mentioning fucking names, and people were getting, or doxing someone. I mean, I understand that. I understand the real, serious stuff that you might want to report. I mean, that's why the function is there, but people just, they go too far, and they strike people that don't deserve to be struck. Meanwhile, you watch other channels that like totally put stuff up, and you think, how do these people get away with this stuff? Anyway, That's me ranting on. Sorry. So yeah, it's not a big deal. I try to just, even fair to the people that aren't fair to me. I still try to show that, you know, I try to be fair myself. I get a bit annoyed about it, but it happens. So anyway, guys, I better go. Got to pull in and open the gate, and I forgot to add. I forgot to add a couple of items onto a pallet, and I don't know if they're getting picked up today. I got to quickly add them to the pallet and start my day. And I need coffee. I need coffee. Thanks for joining me, whoever's in here, and hopefully pop over on my live on Friday night US time. And who's down the bottom here? Cass. It looks like that could be America. Oh, I'm not sure. I've probably missed some conversation. Anyway, guys, take it easy. All right. I'll catch you later. Peace out.